Alright, you guys. I'm gonna try to get situated here and slip in a little, oh, the sun's beautiful, little evening session. Miss Golden Girl. It's been a blustery day. This cold weather's blowing in. Hey, how are ya? She still kind of has this tendency to prefer me a little in her left eye. The one thing I have yet to figure out is how to, nice, how to flip my video. So it's mirrored right now. It's reversed. So it probably looks like we're tracking right, but we're in reality tracking left. Sure there's a way to tweak that. Yesterday and a wee bit in the first session today, there was still a little bit of oh, she's she does not mind clearing her space. Says, this is my space, thank you very much. There was a little bit of charginess and some posturing, but that is really, really fading very quickly. Pick up a little more forward. Nice. 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 Good girl. So we've really just now started with some intentional draw. So I didn't want to ask, yeah, didn't really feel comfortable asking for too much draw when she was already wanting to draw from her own intentions. Nice. So nice. Well done. I think this will be a little brief kind of review. Nice. Just asking her to come follow me on around here. This is still kind of new for us. Well done. Feel so grateful to be able to share all of this. We have not had live capabilities in the past. So right here, nice. Well done. Well done. That's really well done. It is definitely harder for her when she feels me step over here into this eye. So for her to be able to handle that so well is just a big deal. Really loving doing my best to feel the subtleties. little tiny things in this relationship as it unfolds. Try. Oh, look at you. Try. This way's girl. Nice. Nice. Boop, boop, boop. Keep tracking right a little bit more. Girl. Good. There we go. Very well done. Yeah, good girl. This is the spot where she's not quite sure what I'm after. She's a little more apt just to, there we go, nice, just to walk away than to be able to draw towards me this way because she's just not as comfortable with me over here. But that was really nice. That little tiny draw. Nice. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. Track this way a little bit. Yeah. It's really cool where we kind of now have our neutral we've worked on. We have our asking the thoughts to move, which is kind of like a gas pedal. We have our direction of thoughts, which is being able to talk to those shoulders and guide her shoulders laterally. She's getting quite good at that. And then we're also adding this other piece of the draw that is it's a little bit of a blend, I would say, of the it's asking the thoughts to move, but then it's creating space like a vacuum and asking them to come into that vacuum. So, well done. So like here, the vacuum is me leaving, and that's what starts to become that draw. Girl. And then we can work on a little bit of hips being able to, oh, nice. That's what I was looking for. So notice how that was just so very fluid. It was, her hips engaged first, but then she just followed that arc around really nicely. Should we do that again? That was so nice. So nice. My eyes are on her hip. Good girl. Good girl. You're so smart. You are so smart. So smart. Eyes are on her hip. So smart. Nice. Well done. Hey, Dove. A tiny chicken has joined us. And a not so tiny chicken. The chickens often think I'm out here doing positive reinforcement with food rewards because I often am. Not with this girl yet. See, right here, she wants to go ahead and slip this way. I would like to work on. We will work on that. but I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Really nice. It's just because she's just not super comfortable with me over here yet. So she wants to try to go ahead and, there we go. But she's understanding the direction of the stick, so I can use it to reach deeper into the space and kind of get there beside her eye and help guide her before she's gotten to the point of blocking me, her body, turning around the other way. Nice. Oh, so nice to feel this. I mean, just yesterday when I asked for that little bit of an oomph forward on this side, that's when I was getting those little charges. So cool to feel her feeling fluid, not feeling the need to do that. Girl. Good girl. Good girl. Also want to remind her that we can differentiate when the energy is moving towards her versus moving around her. If the energy is moving around, then it's actually inviting her to drop into a pocket of peace. But if the energy is actually being directed at, like this, nice, then it's asking for that. Really nice. Girl. See, I don't think we can do that on this side yet, where I can just ask that hip right here. See how it's just not there yet on this side? She needs to just leave. Girl, it's okay. It's a good alternate answer to the question. Good girl. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Now I am asking for walk on. A little bit of asking for the thoughts to move and then directing them as I pointed to that shoulder. Well done. I feel like I got a little bit of getting a couple looks here. It's kind of asking if she could stop. I would like to see if we could step up into a little trot. Nice. Nice. So I'm saying yes to that energy coming up. She doesn't actually have to pick up the trot. That kind of comes later. Oh, so nice. Well done. Oh, that was a pretty nice draw for this direction, I would say. Less kind of stabby with the front end and then the hips going around and more fluid, which is really my intention. I'm not going to try to ask that hip to move over while she's standing because I know that's hard. I feel like, yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. I think actually we're at a really nice place to find a Z and sleep on it. I would like to do just a little bit of this walking, this circle, because I'm actually not asking her to turn and face me right now, asking for it and not turn and face me. But that means that she has to differentiate between my intention being different. The way I'm using my stick is different. I'm not going at her like that. I'm making a wall. I'm parallel to her body like this. It's pretty easy for her to do this. So I'm just going to keep this until she holds. And then I'm going to come back. So I was asking for that earlier. I was asking for exactly that. Now I'm not. And sometimes if she started offering that this way, I might actually roll with it, because using that anticipation, like when they feel like they figured out the answer, but maybe it's not the answer you were going for, but it's the answer to another question that you've been having a hard time getting them to understand. So it can be really helpful to good. And I love how quiet, even in this, I mean, this is more than blustery wind. It's like blowing out here. She's just really staying so nice and quiet. I've not reached out for any first touches yet. I mean, we're so close. I've just really wanted to have some really nice, clear communication first. I've definitely seen enough and learned enough about our girl here to realize that she's a strong, almighty woman mare, which is my favorite kind. Their tendency is to kind of swell up at you when they get confused, and she's pretty comfortable with me this distance from her, but if I was to close the gap about to half of this and be close enough to be able to reach out my arm, I feel like we're close to being ready for that, but I can feel the pressure build up in her body. And she's kind of deceiving, because she just looks so quiet, and she is. She's so smart. But when she gets ready to put on the gas pedal, it's a big gas pedal. She's got a double. She has a double whirl side by side. Yeah. And actually, there's almost a little line from one of them where they almost want to connect. That's very intelligent horses, but horses that kind of have two kind of separate ways of being. They can kind of pop into one personality and the other. And I already feel that with her. And I like it. It's not a negative thing at all. Go to a place very deep, very quiet, very grounded and peaceful. But she can also be really flighty. So, all right. I think we will be done with that. We sleep on that. Get you some alfalfa. Go to bed. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us. I'll share this as a replay, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Mwah.